What is up, my juggalulus? Giga Chad short. I'm never gonna make that video. I've got the video and everything. Let me write a note. Again, another note, because I just threw the other note away. You don't know what that... Well, you might know what that means. I mean, everybody knows what Giga Chad is. But specifically... There's a specific thing I was gonna make. Beer. We're at the end of the game, I think. Which kind of sucks, because I was going to borrow Tales of Arise from my homie. My boy, my dog, my guh. You know the rest of that word. But, he forgot it the last time we were hanging out. And then... and then we're not hanging out again till the county fair, and I don't want him to bring a game and have it sit in my truck for 10 hours while we're there. Behind? Why? I don't remember how to play. Something about X and R1 and L1. Luckily, old games are very simple compared to modern games. Actually, luckily, modern games are also pretty much the same controls for every game. Which is one benefit of the homogenization of video games. I'm gonna have to work on my audio levels again, because these seem fucked. I seem way too loud. Like it's hitting yellow when I just talk. Bruh, bruh. It's hitting red now. Bruh, bruh. Hope that fucked up your head. But it's because I whisper too much usually. Now it's like, okay, I'll turn up the... whatever it's called. All that way for literally nothing. And I have the fan on because, man, the mold and shit. There's not... I'm pretty sure there's mold in my house. In my air conditioning unit, or the wall where my air conditioner is. But I told the manager, property manager, whatever, and maintenance, and they said, oh, they'll check it out, and then it's been a week, and they forgot, I think. They were just busy. I get it. I should have emailed them instead, because it's easier to remember an email than it is talking to somebody when the things are hectic. So I'm going to email them again. Or I'm going to email them the first time now, because I went in person to talk to them when someone forgot the video game for me to borrow. I just ate hot dogs. I had a carrot, a real carrot with the hot dogs, like a big boy. And I had, chips. I was gonna make potatoes, little cubes, or wedges, or fries, like I always like to do, but I just didn't feel like waiting. I wanted to play this. I just wanted to get to playing this, because it's been like a while. It's been a little bit.
I wonder who the MVP is.
Why? Oh, because... Why? I don't remember. Oh, I've been playing Ease a lot. I did, oh no, I didn't finish that yet. I'm at the very end of that, too. I actually have been forgetting that I haven't beaten it, because it feels... You get to a part where it's like, oh, okay, I beat the game, but then you didn't actually beat the game. Which I kind of like, but I also kind of don't. I mean, I like that it's still going. I like that it's still going because the thing I'm most interested in, which is Dana, her story is interesting, and I want to know, is this where I came in from? Because I remember I came in on an elevator. I hate this place. Wait, no, I just came in from the outside.
Oh no!
Great.
I must try harder or else.
Beautiful. Beautiful monsters. Why am I Ashton?
I wonder who the MVP is. Oh my, what shall I do?
Oh my, what shall I do? Is my window closed? It better be fucking closed. I don't know if it's closed. God, the so nasty in here. And it's not because of me. I've had the windows open all the time lately. I've done everything. It's the air conditioner. It blows, and it's just nasty fucking mold smell. And they say, well, you just put it in this year. Well, one, you didn't. You're wrong. It was last year. And two, who cares when you put it in? It's called a problem because it's not how it's supposed to be. You could have put it in yesterday. If it's got a problem, that's what a problem means. It means something's fucked that shouldn't be. Whoops. You mean I'm not willing to fight stupid old men who go invisible all the time and run away? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about me? You're talking to me? You're talking to me? You're talking to me? You're talking to me? I've finally seen a Minions movie. The first one, whatever it's called. Despicable Me. It was fun. I didn't know what to expect other than Minions. There were less Minions than I expected. I was hoping for more Minions. But I liked it. It was fun. I wish there were more Minions though. I'm there for the Rabbids, you know. But the main guy, I like him. Groot or whatever, is that him? Or is he Gru or... Is he Groot? Gru? Who's Groot? Groot's the little plant guy in that movie I've never seen. Did I see it? I feel like I saw the first one. With the Jurassic World guy. Chris something. Like an old person. That's what's happened to me. I'm an old person now. Gru. Right? And the bad guy's got the big Jew nose. Vector. Which I thought was funny. Just gave him a hog smog. Not a hog smog, a hog schnoz. Not even a hog schnoz, because hogs have little squished up noses. The merchant nose. Give him the old merchant. And his dad is a banker.
I won't lose.
I must try harder or else.
Tear into pieces. Tear into pieces.
My strength is starting to overflow.
You something, I'm kidding. Am I running up or running down? Gotta get up to get down. I'm running up. Are we good? Oh, are we... Whoops, a quick saved? What are you talking about? There's no quick save on the PS1. You're crazy. Why is there water on the third floor of their building?
Oh no!
This is bad. Here's the enemy.
10,000 volts!
Did they just transfer out several $1 trillion from the basement? And then fill it up with water?
10,000 volts!
The water part doesn't make sense to the joke I was
I wonder
making.
who the MVP is.
We're just saying it's not a real building and is a facade. It doesn't actually have offices in it, per se. Why do they have a waiting room when they're just evil? Why build a waiting room in there? Why build a lobby? There's only 10 of them. Well, there was. But you really need a little lobby to sit around in. Behind? What?
Tear into pieces.
I gotta reset our formation. Because this leaves Rena way too open when it's just a cloud up there. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Fairy peel.
Mirror slide.
Oh my god, Ashton's dead. We're getting fucked up in here. We're not gonna be able to beat the game. I'm not grinding. I'm telling you now, it ain't happening. Maybe a little bit, like an hour's worth maximum. If I have to, and I'm really not feeling like doing that either. Did I not just come from here? No, I came down. Right? I don't know. This place sucks. Why does every game have to have a shitty ending? I finally made it to the end. Here's a bunch of obnoxious shit and retard enemies. Well, that's not fun. Okay, okay. And oh, also he designed it so it's confusing and complicated to get around, even though that's not supposed to be part of the challenge. We just suck at designing levels. We suck at designing dungeons. So here's your fucking dungeon. Every Japanese video game. It's not like I'm saying Americans and Europe, the West is immune to that. They do it constantly too. But I mean, come on. Nothing does it quite like a JRPG. Welcome to the final dungeon. Looks like shit, is impossible to navigate through. Every enemy is obnoxious, and the final boss, you know, has 10 zillion health. Doesn't kill you, but never dies. Or kills you, even though you're way over leveled for every other enemy in the game. But then suddenly he's 50 levels higher than anything else, and you're 50 levels lower than you should be for him. The only exception, like there are exceptions. There's plenty of times where it's not like that. Like I've said before, a lot of JRPGs, you don't have to grind. You just have to fight every enemy along the way. Not as true for older ones. Clearly, we're making it through this without much grinding at all, other than that one episode. And I only did that to grind up the skill points, not because I was stuck in combat stuff.
Looks like we won.
But Final Fantasy XIV, I never ever, you're never stuck other than waiting for a party to go into a dungeon with. And nowadays you don't have to do that either because the AI can come with you, the NPCs. Or Shtola. Who would want to go with a party member when you can go with Shtola? Who knows what could happen in that dungeon with her? And you. Of course, you know, Oriange and Alphino are probably standing there watching. But that's okay. I'll deal with it. If that's what I have to deal with. That's the life I have to live to get some Shtola. You know, my favorite character, you know, yeah, Shtola's probably my favorite in the entire game. No, that's not true. Emmett Selk is my favorite fucking character in that whole game. Let's say girls specifically. Out of the girl, because there's another person I really like that's a guy too, not in a gay way, just including Emmett Selk, not in a gay way. He's just a fucking really amazing character. And I was so irritated before I got to him by him. I saw screenshots of him. I was like, wow, a Disney villain is the next bad guy? The next antagonist in the story is a fucking Disney villain? And then he shows up and I was still irritated. Like, wow, whatever, dude. Fuck off, Disney. And then... What, really? We're gonna go down to go up? You get up to get down? Or is that just reminding us we're on floor 3 and it's gonna go up? This is some... You know what this feels like? And it's an old Giant Bomb thing. What was it called? Puzzle of the Flesh. It was Puzzle of the Flesh was the subtitle. I forget the actual name of the game though. And they did a whole playthrough of it back when it was still good. And sadly, back when Jeff Bakalar, the Jew, who has ruined the website further than Jeff Gerstmann ever could, though Gerstmann tried very hard. Was still a really fun guest that Vinny would have on sometimes. He was there for that. I think the Disney guy they knew was there for that. John Vignacchi or whatever. I always forget his name. A few people showed up, but it was mostly Vinny and I think Alex, maybe Austin. I don't remember, but it was fun. So maybe Austin wasn't there because he would have just been whining about black people the whole time and how he's offended because he is black. And how the game doesn't have enough black representation. Anyway, like... It was a terrible game. Puzzle... Phasmophobia? Phantasmagoria? Phantasmagoria 2, Puzzle of the Flesh, I think, is the name. I'm not even looking at the game. I'm literally looking at my VTuber model on my other monitor, spamming X while I look away. That's why my head is so turned compared to usual. I'm not even looking at the game right now. I'm looking at myself. Maybe it's because I haven't talked in a while, so I'm not used to... Maybe it's because this area sucks. This area is fucks and sucks. This area is sneed and feed. This area is suck and fuck, sneed and feed. Need it or sneed it. This place gay. This place gay. Emmett Selk's fantastic though.
Oh my!
Here I go.
But then there's somebody else who is another really big favorite of mine. And of course, you know, Horst Font and Edmont and stuff. I like all of them a lot too. But and you know, of course, like Alphino is a great character. The whole story really kind of is about Alphino in the end. Not even in the end. Throughout, you watch him grow. You watch him mature and learn and change. He's like the only character like that in the party, which is cool because you have your own story going on, and then you have that as a supplement, so that you know And people complain, oh, the characters don't have any personality or growth. Like, what? Did you only play the first, like, 5 hours of the game? That's not even true in Realm Reborn. But, of the females in Final Fantasy XIV...
Looks strong.
This is
Oh
bad.
gosh, I'm gonna die.
Follow up for
Oh, yep,
me.
I'm gonna die.
Mirror slide.
Ashton died in one hit. And I have some of the best stuff in the game. Not the best, but I have some of the very clear, very close to the best. I mean, not clear, very close to the best.
10,000 volts.
Mirror
Be
slide.
so merciful.
Roshot Ricky is my favorite, other than Ishtola.
10,000
Who's Roshot Ricky? Well, if you play, you know. Did you know Roshot Ricky was actually in
Mirror slide.
the original release of Final Fantasy XIV? She was in 1.0.
Mother.
This is gay. I literally... This is gay. I would know, I played VR chat before.
Mirror slide.
I've seen gay.
Mirror slide.
Jesus Christ. Mother! Your mom's dead. Your mom abandoned you too, remember, dude? She was so obsessed with her job. Oh, also your dad's fucking dead. By the way. That's not who I meant to revive. Whoops.
10,000 volts.
I wasn't thinking.
10,000 volts.
Fairy heal us, you retarded bitch. Too slow.
10,000 volts.
And she's gonna waste time reviving him even though he's alive.
10,000 volts. There.
Okay, thanks. Where's that? Is it spring water? It is spring water.
10,000 volts. 10,000 volts.
Tear into pieces. Mirror slide.
Antidote.
Well, this isn't gay at all, by the way. Roshot Ricky, she's very cute. Also, apparently she has a little backstory, which I don't know when you learn that. Because I don't remember that. Maybe just talking to her small talk every now and then. She was a adventurer originally, apparently. I just read this last night when I was before I recorded this. I was like, I wonder if there's any lore, there's any Roshot Ricky lore. 'Cause she's very cute and I like her. I made on my new character, I made one of my seller girls and vendor girls, Roshot Ricky, and I used that website with the database of everybody, and I copied all of it. Though her hair, I did not have. Picked the closest I could. You might be right, I don't remember. I think I had to just get close, approximate. I call her Roshot Ricky. Even the name's fun. I also like Stojby, because the name is fun. And she just stands there and is a waitress. That's cute. Stojby. Oh, but yeah, Roshot Ricky is, I think it said she's like 27. But she was one of the very first people in Limsa army. You know, when they first stopped being pirates and they switched. I'm still looking at myself instead of the game. I don't know why this is happening today. This usually isn't, because I'm irritated. Because I'm dying from the mold.
Good job.
And she joined at like 18, and then by 20 she was already their fucking boss of like a super high up boss. Because she is supposed to be like one of the highest ranking officers in the entirety of the Limsa people. Which is fun. I like that she was an adventurer before. And apparently, you can find her fighting in Cartno in the beginning, or not in the beginning, in the end of 1.0. She fights against the Garleans. You know, in if you've played it, you don't know because it's not in 2.0 anymore. But there's the cutscene at the beginning with Meteor, not Meteor, with the Dalamud, the moon, the red moon, and Bahamut coming out of it. She was there fighting the Empire. And that happened. How'd she live? I don't know. Same way everybody else did. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Great music too, by the way. This is just lovely music. See how inefficient the blackberries are? You run out immediately because it's just fucking garbage. Go, Eagle! Eagle. Come, Eagle! And Sadojbi has no backstory, but she's cute. That's a cute name. She's a cute cat girl. I like the cat girls, okay? Even though I've argued with people that the cat girls... Well, no, I've never disagreed that the cat girls are fucking cute. It's just the dragon girls are prettier. If they're designed properly, like my girl was, and my other character. Vesper, we have guests.
The trash will not let them interfere with our plans. Let's go, Dickus. Dickus. I need to hurry, Dick.
So now everybody's been killed. Prepare to die. Prepare to die. Now it's your turn, Rena. Prepare to die. That's a laugh. You must be joking. Yeah. What's so funny? How can this guy keep a straight face? Don't get carried away. You don't know your place. Well, I have to give you credit for making it this far, but now I shall personally beat you all to a pulp. You are engaged in a futile struggle. I will show you no matter... Right as this music started, some fucking retard with his bass blast in his car just fucking... Wow, I was really doing his voice right. Arsehole! He likes eating that ass. And we're already dead. Mind blast! Here goes some more gay shit that's gonna make me quit the game. I'll start Ricky when this is happening. Are you fucking joke? Cocksucker, did he really? I actually don't know what he said. What are you doing? That's what you're doing? Really? Died that quickly? Game over. That quick? Really? This game's pretty ass at the end. This is, again, I never really beat this game that often. I did, but it, okay, I was gonna say, what are you talking about? I ain't got no voices. Because it gets assy, like all old JRPGs typically do. Burn, 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 like a lot of modern ones do too. I don't like assy games, so when I get to the end and things get assy, I usually just stop. Say, I've done it before. Star, Motion 2. I'm gonna assume this is the final dungeon. Google that. Maze of Tribulations. What? Fino. Yeah, final. What were these guys? Decus. I'm at level 73 and my party is... Leon. Who's Leon? Oh, Leon's the boy I don't have. The nerd. I'm only at... Okay, 70... Just thought it was a little lower. Utterly and completely frustrated. It's driving me crazy again. I have star rubies on my characters to help with the fire thing, and Ashton and Cloud have stone check to prevent petrification. I'm going crazy now. I can't even seem to harm Vesper. I have no idea what to do, and most of the guides tell you to use Ripple Blast, and I'm trying to use it along with Head Splitter, but, well, I'm having no luck. I'm this close to just forgetting about the game and just playing a different one. The Vesper Decus fight is easily one of the hardest storyline fights in the entire game. I'm not sure how much fire protection star rubies afford you, but if you have any flare rings, equip those. You can easily sway the fight around in your favor. Level 73 should be adequate. Blacksmithing some good armor, e.g. reflective armor, mirage robes. What? How do you do those? I don't forget to have Arena cast Ante the moment the battle starts, followed by Angel Feather growth and protection on your fighters. Of course, healing takes priority. This message was deleted at the request of the original poster. Ante is a buff that reduces spell damage to your party members. Alright, thanks, we're gonna get more flame rings. F! No matter how hard I try, I cannot win! I keep controlling rings so I can spoil the characters and just give me the best outcome, but they like to beat the crap out of me all of a sudden. Full health, next minute everyone's dead. Use magic rocks to interrupt one Saiton while beating the other to oblivion. I caved in and equipped bloody armor, and I controlled the animator heal every time their HP hit around 3,000. So that's how I beat them. I kicked Cyril's ass though. Never problem, killed him my first try. On the final boss, I'm in my 70s. Final boss has way too much HP. It's not even funny. It's just irritating. I just want to finish the game. I don't want to do the Cave Trials. Bloody armor on all of them, plus Chisato. Playing on Earth mode. I don't even know how to change the difficulty, dude. Reverse stalls, stone check. They want me to tell me how do I make better armor? I've done the best armor I can fucking do. Finally, music that's not shit. Oh wait. Dun, dun, dun. This is all I can make. One meteor. Maybe it's good though. Oh, that's one of the things they said. Got lucky. Is that good too? Okay, maybe it was worth checking to do that. That might also be, I know it's going to kill me the whole time, but that's the bloody mail I think the people are talking about. It's one of them at least. Let's... thing that stops paralysis. But stone as well. Whatever, let's just try this, I guess. Oh my god, we have to sit through this garbage again, I forgot. I just lose all motivation at the end of JRPGs that go like this. I barely ever finish. I mean, I finish them, but I barely, like, when I say I barely ever finish, I mean, like, I barely finish. Like when you're jerking off and you don't really feel like it. No, even then, I don't just barely finish. Why am I talking? Just fucking joking. It's like eating the fucking hot dogs I just ate. I didn't finish them. I did, but I didn't. I left the very last tip of both of them because it's gross. I'm stoned, even though I'm not paralyzed. I've been turned stone. Okay, dispel Marina. Are we fucking him up? Are we fucking him up? Does this happen? Is this real life? Is this... Rising won't say what it sounded like she said. Did he say, aren't you guys cold? Is that what he said? I mean, we're gonna lose, but definitely did way better. Thanks, Rena. That's fun to sit through. That's all it did? Didn't kill her? All that and it was weaker than the normal attacks? Really? Whoops. What happened? I don't know. It's almost like I pushed F3 and quick loaded, even though I can't because I'm on PS1. Chaos Mails makes sense. Chaos Mails makes sense. She can't wear it.
Let's fight.
Well, let's fight.
Tear into pieces.
That's not the formation I was in. What?
Tear into pieces.
Rising fragment. 10,000 volts.
Of course, I like the little. I like Tataru. I like Nanamo. Oh, Namo. And all of them. Robon and stuff.
Too easy.
But Ishtola and Rasha Riki are my favorite. And they both happen to be cat girls. And they both happen to be kind of tan. Cute ladies. My favorite is me, of course. My characters are the cutest. The warrior of light. My warrior of light. The real one. Not you. Whoever you are out there.
This is cruel.
Be careful.
Be careful.
10,000 volts. 10,000 volts.
Darn dig a bit of a burn, but the burn, dig it the burn, ding, gung, gung, gung. What did I just do? I did that again. Well, what button is that? I don't fucking know, man. Oh, I did it again somehow. I think it was a joystick. Just die. Look at her face. Blah. Oops. Oops, I did it again. Gave you my heart. Oh, there we go. Why won't these enemies die? Why is this fight taking so long?
Tear into pieces. We have a full score with this.
We do not have a full score with that. That was an assy fight. No fight should take that long. Sacred Tear, Spark, Holy Cross, Fallen Hoop. Do I literally just have to grind? I don't have any other options. I don't have any other choices that I can think of. Chisara, really? How do I get practice again? Effort, perseverance, patience. We're all in practice mode now. Let's do it. Let's forget to turn it off when we get to the boss and die quicker.
This is cruel.
Are you ready?
I gotta fix the formation. Why didn't anybody remind me? I was relying on you guys.
Tear into pieces. Tear into pieces.
Really, Rena? Really? I'm occupado.
Well, that's somewhere around 80.
Is she unstuck? She animated for a second. She's a different sprite. Oh my god, now it's all mixed up again. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't care if it was the first thing on the list. It wasn't before. It shouldn't still be. Oh, nobody reminded me? Thanks, everybody. Thanks for not reminding me again. What's the strategy like? Is it still... Okay, it sounds... I mean, I'm thinking clumped is the right way to go. Clump it on up, clump it on up, clump it on up, yep. Clump it on up, clump it on up, clump it on up, yep. I was clumping, I was dumping, effort, perseverance, patience. I forgot about this too. Her horrible music. Because I could play a song before the boss. Well, no, it won't still be going because they talk for fucking 30 minutes. Oh my god, really? Okay, I guess we'll fight these fuckers. And more stuff in the truck has happened. They've been assured a million times it's going to be okay. By the time this video is up, we'll see, I guess. It's fucked them up. Beat Heavensward again on the new character. About 9 days, almost exactly. 8 hours, 8 days and 20, like 2 hours, 20 hours. So about 200. I was right. It's about 100 hours per. The thing is, when I say I beat Heavensward, I mean I finished Heavensward proper. Now there's Dragon Song War and Post Dragon Song War, which both are pretty much the length of Heavensward. Heavensward is the longest expansion because the post content goes for a long time. I feel like it's longer than all the others, which I like because I love Heavensward. It's probably not even correct. I bet you it's only about the same length as Heavensward. Total combined, the Dragon Song War and Post Dragon Song War. Why can't we hurt her? Okay, we did just a side dodge, maybe. Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen him do that.
It was okay. Leave it up to me.
I don't trust you to do anything, Chisada, so I'm not gonna do that. Good thing none of us evolved up. I guess Chisada might have just now. Stogeby. Isn't it fun? It's fun to say. Stogeby. That's the only. It's literally the reason I like you.
Let's be
Which is a cute little waitress too. But like, Stogeby is a fun name. So, just like Rashat Ricky. And Shtola. You hearing my air conditioner? Yeah, it's air conditioner. Anything I record during the summer gets fucked because my microphone picks up my air conditioning. I feel like I've been doing nothing the past 40 minutes. I mean, it's because I'm grinding a fucking video game instead of on your mother. Thanks, Serena. Thank you so much. Yep, Fairy Light Cloud, please. Oh, it's gonna be everybody good because Ashton's next. I was also hoping to play a Tails game next because I know I can just pick easy mode and it won't be hard. And I won't have to get irritated. I was also told the enemies have way too much health, especially the bosses later on. Like that, not that it's difficult or hard, just that it's frustrating because they'd never die. So another reason to play on easy, and even then it probably will still piss me off. Mina's going ham. She's just being Celine. Don't mind it.
Good job.
Advance forward. I'm a bit embarrassed.
We got to get Chisato up to 70 at least. I think is my goal. So the next fucking 3 hours of this video will be grinding for Chisato experience mode.
Things will work out somehow. I will win. Tear into pieces. Tear into pieces.
Talk amongst yourselves. I have to do shit like this. I have no feeling. What are you doing, Cloud? Why are you attacking me?
Rising dragon! Silence!
I was gonna make a joke about her doing silence, but then my mouth kept moving because my air conditioner's on. You can't even attack her.
We have a full score with this.
My head is not even remotely close to where it thinks it is, because it can't track me here. I'm leaning way back. I've got my feet on the bottom of my desk has. That's probably a bad idea. Actually, got to take my feet off it. One side's broken from it. Well, actually, it's broken from the shitty fucking movers. I need to make a video about that too. Informative. Or somebody will listen because they'll see some anime girl speaking in the corner, and then it's a guy, so they doubly won't listen. Because they want some retarded fucking soy boy talking to them. But I think it would be worth reviewing how shitty of a job this company did on this move. And how one of their employees is named like a woman even though he's a man. And he sucks at his job. And there's all the legal issues of them possibly like, oh no, we're suing you. They wouldn't because I have 2 viewers, like 3 viewers, but you know, you're paranoid about this stuff. Even though like it's a review, you can't sue over a review you don't like. I mean, you could sue over anything. That's the thing, especially when you're megacorp though. Hello? Listen to the shitty music so I can get in a fight with updated parameters.
Oh no! Be careful.
What is happening? We are supposed to have better parameters. And they're not coming to me, so it's going to take an hour to fight. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, you're kidding me. Is it because you played it wrong or something? Some gay bullshit?
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's with.
Cocksuckers.
This is bad. Here's the enemy.
Be careful.
Pieces.
Rising dragon! Ha! Hey!
If we can't beat them within the next half hour, if I even try, and the next episode, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sitting here grinding for 6 hours to not even beat the game because it's not even the boss of the game. Well, the 2 people were here to level up or dead, with 1 person really.
Good job.
And there's no real organization no matter what I do. Like, I'd use all my better items, but they're impossible to find. I'm not going to memorize stupid names or where they are on the list.
I won't lose.
Stay focused. Tear into pieces.
Rising dragon.
I'm a little intimidated. Getting to the middle of Heavensward, basically, the first credits, because from now on things start getting a lot more complicated for tanks, and this is my first time tanking, so may as well be new dungeons and trials for me. Did I talk about Dawn Trail at all? I'm pretty excited. It's exactly what I said they should do for years now. Well, not years. Since Endwalker ended. So, like, a year? Half a year? No, it's been like a year. It's been more than that. It's been like 2 years. A year and a half. Some shit like that. And I always... Yeah, like a year and a half. Like a year and 3/4 of a year. Like a year and 3/4. I said the next expansion needs to be way more lighthearted and like give the Warrior of Light a break, and the whole, you know, everybody that's still around, all the main characters and cast, and even the world itself. Just give people a break, but give the Warrior of Light especially a break for a little bit. Like, have something fun. Like, don't have no story and start building up towards something bigger, but. One, you're not gonna. No matter how good this team is, and they are all amazing. There's no way they're gonna recreate the past 10 years of that game. There's no way. It's impossible. There's absolutely zero chance they're able to do the Ascian storyline again. The Heidelin. Well, I guess Heidelin's always relevant, but like. You know, Heidelin, like Heidelin versus the Ascians or whatever, versus, and there's, I just don't see that happening again. Something that perfectly good, and all these story points connecting since the original 1.0 even and stuff. And some of that was accidental, but they did such an amazing job fitting it and making it work. It's really incredible what they did with that broken-ass game. I mean, even by Endwalker, even by the end of Endwalker, stuff from 1.0 is still becoming relevant and stuff. It's really cool, but yeah, I just don't see them being able to pull that off again. I see them; they can make amazing things. It's just not going to be that because that's one of the best stories I've ever seen told. That whole 10-year stretch of game. I read a lot of books, watched a lot of anime, watched a lot of films. Read a lot of books as a kid. played a lot of video games.
Mirror slide.
It's Final Fantasy 14 is something special, and I don't see them being able to keep going with forever with that, especially after the Ascian storyline. You know, that 10-year story about the Warrior of Light, you know, versus the Ascians is at a close now.
Follow up for me.
Which I guess is a spoiler to say, but I mean, it's also important to say for anybody who hasn't played it to know there is an ending point of that story. It's not. Yeah, it's a long. But I know some people, including my friend, who doesn't watch my videos anyway, so he won't hear this, but in general, I know there's people like that. They're like, well, it seems amazing. It seems just right up my alley. It seems perfect for me, but it's too long, and it's an MMO, so it's just going to keep going and going for a long time more. And they're going to keep they are going to keep adding more. And Yoshi P has said himself he wants to go until he's dead. Literally, he said that. And he said he got permission from the big boss to do that. And I'm sure he's very serious about that, and he intends to. With how he is. I don't doubt that for a second. I picked some of that armor. Or we can. The one thing I do like about the item sorting in this game is. Really? So I was like, they need to just give a vacation to the Warrior of Light and then start a new real story. But, and this is what it seems like they're going to do. And he did say the theme for the next, you know, from now on.
Here's the enemy.
Are you ready?
So presumably for the next, he said he had 3 more expansions already in mind after the next one. So he has the next 4 expansions, which is basically the entire, you know, Final Fantasy 14, other than 1.0, was 4. It's Realm Reborn, Heavensward, Stormblood. That's 5, I guess, yeah, Stormblood. But see, even Yoshi P probably is like, man, Stormblood's ass. I just won't include that next time. So, I mean, he's already got some thin, vague understanding of what he wants to do. So I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic story. But I think this time it's going to be based around adventure again. Like a simpler time. Just adventure. Just explore, journey around, deal with problems, but not... You can't really go higher than... You can't really go further and higher storytelling-wise than where Endwalker goes. It's impossible. It's literally... Once you get there, if you play, you'll understand. Or if you haven't, if you've already gotten there, you understand. You cannot really raise the stakes much further, or journey much further, or anything like that. Like it's impossible, really. I mean, I guess somebody could figure out ways, but I have no idea what they would do to one up, like in terms of writing and stuff, and how far they go with everything. I don't know how you meet that again without it feeling kind of redundant and stupid, like just, oh, we did the same thing again. Or, no, actually, you know, like, it's just stupid. It's not stupid in that, it'd be stupid to do it again. And just say, or, you know, like, that's what WoW would do or something, like, oh, actually, like, no, you can't do that. What I'm hoping is some of these expansions, if not this first Dawn Trail one, start creating content where they're not afraid to have stuff not sync completely between players. Like, after you beat Heavensward, for example, let's say all of Heavensward. Let's not, because it's kind of spoilery, I guess. But let's say Realm Reborn. You know, you beat Realm Reborn, and during Realm Reborn, there's a whole refugee crisis and stuff, and that's a big political issue and blah blah. And they did little changes. They did actually bother to do little changes. which included, because there were supposed to be refugees and it was important to the story, they had a bunch of Alamegans, of course, fucking trash people, filling up the alleyways as refugees, and it was all trash, like literal, not me hating Alamegans, but actual, like the alleys are full of trash at that point in the game, and just broken shit and stolen shit. It's nasty. It's Alamegans, and they changed Ul'dah to fit that in, even though other players who aren't there or who have passed it already don't see them. Well, I want more of that. Like, I want to see these places change. I want to see evolution in that world more. Not to say there's none, and they've had the balls to do it a few times. Like, for example, the Doman reformation, rebuilding, which is just a little Japan. You rebuild a little place in mini Japan, and it worked. We better revive that stupid bitch that's dead, because she needs the experience points, not us. I mean, we used to, but and that's, everybody's there. It's not an instance thing. Everybody can see it. It's a normal area, and yet you can upgrade it and change it in new buildings, new stores. So why don't they do that on bigger scale, or more often? I really like that kind of stuff. Hell, the Vath Beast tribe evolves their little village as you do their quests. Like, I want to see change. I would really hope for changing of the. I want to see the same places we've seen, but change it. Not in massive, I guess, way. I would love to see Coerthas back like it was in 1.0, without the snow, without the frost, just being a beautiful forest. Because that's what it is in 1.0. It's only after Dalamud crashes that the environment gets all fucked up there, and it's permanently winter. I want to see it as it is supposed to be, because it's I love that, the design of that place and the way you can tell it looks even in the winter, but the winter is forever. I want to see it not that way anymore, because I remember in 1.0 getting there when I played that in the beta and when it first came out. I remember playing it, and when I got there, I loved it. It was super pretty and cool. I even had a video. I have a video on this channel way back, just standing there listening to the music. I'm not standing there because I wasn't in the video. I did the first-person view, so I wouldn't be in the video. Where's my fucking blackberries? I hate this shit. Am I out of blackberries? God. Okay, well, can't risk her not having fucking. In case we get in a fight while I wait for my stupid fucking bird. Are you kidding me? Seems to not fucking like. You kidding me? I'll whip your ass, little bird. Subtle accounts. With bird. Go, 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 go. Food is our only chance. Dun, 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 dun. Steak and eggs, steak and eggs, steak and eggs, steak and eggs. Cream your stew, Celine, Chisato. What am I eating for dinner tonight, boys? I thought I had a plan, and I've completely forgotten if I did. I don't even remember what I just ate. I was doing a good job keeping track. Hot dogs, right, I said it in the same video. What the fuck did I eat last night? Oh boy, I don't know. Chili. Survival sucks dick. Gives me that. I didn't want alchemy. That's not the one I wanted. I wanted not alchemy, botany or whatever. Thanks, Sling. Thanks, Sling. Dumb bitch. Art, customize, malware, compounding. Get ready, everybody. Oops, too late. Without that song, you just fucked, man. Kind of irritating now that I realize that. Bird? Perfect. She's almost there, level 69. Funny number. But yeah, I'm excited to see just like the island you get at the end of Endwalker and post Endwalker. I really like that. I have a lot of issues with it because they didn't actually put enough effort at the beginning, and they still kind of haven't. The updates to it have been lame. Now there are some new updates that I haven't looked at yet, like new updates, like new buildings, stuff they've claimed. And you can finally put in items that you can put outside if you own a home. Which is cool, except they said no gardens, which is kind of irritating. Because the main reason to buy a home is the gardening. Because then you can get like the onions to rank up your chocobo more. But you can put it, that's finally, you can customize your fucking village, because before you couldn't. At all. You had the same buildings pretty much in the same exact spots because it's required, and that's kind of it. The most you could customize was what seeds you're growing and what animals you have in the ranch area, which I still enjoyed. I did videos on the beach stuff, on the island stuff, but clearly I haven't done in a while, even though they've updated it a few times, because there's been nothing worth videoing. Other than they did have a sexy drag girl come in a bikini, and I like that. Sadly, come as in visit, not, you know. I like her, she's crazy, but you probably don't know her yet if you don't have the island and don't know yourself yet. Though she's from Stormloop? This is great. This is fantastic. Why are we dying now? Because it's these fucking enemies that are always, oh my god, really? He's dead. We just came over. Whoops. Ah, thank gosh. Thank God that I just happened to have a save right when that bird fucking came. I just had genuinely just chance. I was like, the bird's here, I'll save. And then I die right after. One more fight, and then we'll try the bad guys again. One more fight. Oh my god, it's the same fight. Why is this monster? Why Japanese people? Why Japanese people? Don't care anymore. I just don't care about this game anymore. No matter what I play, it just irritates the fuck out of me eventually.
Tear into pieces.
Other than Final Fantasy 14. Though sometimes I get irritated now, third time through, doing all the side quests. But I want to do all the side quests. I enjoy doing all the side quests. And I think they add to the game a lot. I don't think the game has as much power to it if you don't do the side quests. I think it's kind of pointless to play without doing the side quests. But sometimes it's a little irritating, having 300 million side quests to do every 5 minutes. And it kind of breaks into the story sometimes, and kind of... But, yeah, no, I don't know. But I'm excited. And yeah, I hope there's going to be another big story, but I hope it's focused on exploration. Because this first one's supposed to be exploring. Because even in the trailer, the rabbit guy says what you call the New World. So it's a place with people living there, but it's not a place that Eorzeans have ever set foot. So to you guys, it's new. It's the players obviously new, but even to the cast, it's new. And that's kind of cool. And I hope... What I would love... I've mentioned it before, maybe in a video, random video, not this, just in general, one of my videos probably. Mabinogi, they released a long time ago, this is 2009 or 10 or something, a massive update to the game that added in a new continent. And that new continent is this huge place, unexplored by anybody, and it's got like ruins and this, but the thing I liked... Did she level up? Okay, good. You actually do explore. Like... What I would really like... I don't even know... That one you were exploring, you had like dowsing rods and everything. It was pretty fun. And a bunch of new stuff and a bunch of cool, like... You weren't mapping it entirely, but you'd find landmarks and you'd sketch them and stuff like that. I really liked it. And that was the typical MMO for me where I didn't even play. I mean, I did accidentally, because I'd make so many friends sitting around just, and you know, at nowhere. Like I would just be sitting in front of a main town. Where did I sit? I sat by, I forgot her name, the succubus nun, the nun who literally was a succubus and became a nun. In like the second town, but that's where everybody hung out. Even people who were, you know, were all way in the story and stuff. The story sucks in Mabinogi. But it was one of those. It was like Ragnarok Online. It was that way for me, which was another game I didn't really play. I played hundreds and maybe thousands of hours, but when I would play, I would just be sitting there in front of Prontera. And people would befriend me and hang out with me and give me things. I had a couple long, you know, internet, not long, they were pretty short. I was going to say long distance, but, you know, the internet relationships on there when I was little. Well, when I was little, I was, high school, college, when Ragnarok was still a thing. The free servers. I played the real servers when it was newer, but, Final Fantasy 14 I play the shit out of. I don't actually... I socialize zero on Final Fantasy 14. It's the opposite. But most of them was... Who's screaming? Oh, that's the bad guy. Burp. But Mabinogi, I half played, half didn't. I would play when my friends would force me to go to dungeons with them. They'd be like, just sit at the entrance, and when we finish the floor, come to the bottom of the floor. And you could just hang out. I was like, fine. But I'd play every now and then. I'd go fight every now and then. But I just didn't care. It was kind of fun, but not really. I wasn't that big into the... I am with Final Fantasy, but usually I'm not. I have anti-something on, not stone, apparently. Lightning thing. Paralysis or whatever. Okay, yeah, that really is what he says. Aren't you guys cold? Ha 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 ha. Okay, bitch, can you, I don't know. I would love if they added cartography. I don't care as a job class thing or just as like the something you can do as any class. Because that'd be cool. Like draw maps, even if it's like not a real, you're not really drawing them, but you have to explore. Or something like the what are they? I forget the name of the games, but you had to actually, it was on 3DS, it's on PC now too, where the bottom screen you actually draw the map and you put, you know, icons on there, like what's here, what's there, but you can also like literally draw the map out, and at the very least, when you progress through every step you take, it adds the little square, but you don't see the rest of the map. I would love that. Something like that. I like exploring in a game. I like when an adventure game lets you actually adventure. But we know the two classes added in the next expansion aren't that. They're DPS.
Oh my, beware.
At the time of recording this, London hasn't happened yet, the fan fest, so who knows? People say it's probably Corsair, but to me that makes no sense. I mean, it doesn't make no sense, but it would be a redundant class. Corsair. It's just a red mage with a gun instead of magic flying out of his hand. Red mages already use a sword in the pirate style of sword, pirate style clothing for almost all their outfits that are specific to them. And they shoot magic. So would a Corsair not just be a red mage with a gun instead of shooting magic, shooting bullets? It just seems redundant and pointless. Not saying I wouldn't play that class. I'm sure it'd be fun and cool, but I just don't... I really hope that's not it. But they did say one is ranged and one is melee. That's another thing. What would you count a Corsair as? Ranged or melee? Melee. I said that really weird. But, like, melee or ranged? When it's both. I'm hoping it's something weird. I really would like a Beastmaster kind of thing. You know, have monsters, like kind of like the Summoner already does, but with monsters, animals. Maybe you only get like Carbuncle instead of like how they can summon like the big dragon thing or the other stuff. Like you can just summon normal monsters to help you or something. I think that'd be fun. I don't know how you'd do it. It's not impossible. I'm actually looking forward to the Fall Guys addition to the Golden Saucer. I think that's going to be real fun. Not the Final Fantasy 14 stuff at Fall Guys. I don't play Fall Guys. I've never played Fall Guys. I have no interest in playing it. Plus the Final Fantasy 14 stuff, and that costs money. Real life money, apparently. And it's only for a limited time anyway. But the Golden Saucer is getting an update with the new expansion as well. And they're going to add... Yeah, it's Fall Guys course, which I think is fun because I do enjoy the I forget what it's called, but the gate that's the jumping around. Man, Leap of Faith. I do like Leap of Faith, but I would actually I'd probably really enjoy a obstacle course in 14. I'm getting to a point with this game where I'm just not interested in finishing it. Like that guy on that forum in the game facts. Yeah, I really want... It's sad. I've been sad since I moved here that it doesn't exist. There is no deli here. There's not like a deli. That's the wrong word. Not a deli. There's no diner. There's no like local diner or like, you know, diner styled fast food. Like I love a shitty diner style cheeseburger, diner style fries. The fries especially. We just don't have that here. Which is weird to me in a small town, and yet it's because it's sort of, well, I'm not going to get into details about where I live. Other than that we don't have a diner. Well, we have diners, just not the type I'm talking about. Man, there was a really good one in Arizona that I liked a lot. I forget the name. I know in California I liked Fantastic Burger. It sucked, but their chili cheese fries were massive and really good. And their cheeseburgers were fine and massive. And they came with delicious fries, loads of them. And they were very affordable. And the soda was humongous too. It was like not, it wasn't like, oh man, this food's so good. It was just, it was that kind of food that you wanted when you wanted it. It was that type of food, and it was perfect for that. And Arizona had an even better one that I actually really liked, and I did just want because it was actually good food. It was next to a Pep Boys. You can dox where I used to live, I guess. It was really good. And then I move out of the cities into a smaller town. I'm like, oh, there's gonna be like local diners and stuff like on TV and the movies. No, there ain't shit. There's a fucking Walmart and Taco Bell and McDonald's. Like, there's nothing like that. There are local food places, but none of them are diner style. It's weird. No, that's not true. There's one shitty ass diner here that's been around for like 110 years or some shit. I don't know. 200 years, 100 years. However fucking long it's been. And it sucked. It was basically just it wasn't even those because I like those. But it was like the really lowest quality pre-frozen, pre-cooked ground beef meat, like half ground beef, half full shit to fill it up so you can say it's a quarter pounder. Kind of garbage on like the worst, cheapest ass, half stale, flavorless hard buns. And of course it was full of old people because old people are garbage. Boomers are fucking stupid. I like it because I grew up on it. Well, suck a dick. Don't care. Is that why you also like inflating interest rates? Dun, 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 dun. And voting against not only your own interest, but everybody around you's interests? Voting against what you actually want? Is that why you bitch about racists and then live in white-only communities?
There's the enemy.
We can win.
Fucking boomers.
Fairy heal.
Is that why you support Israel having a border wall manned with machine guns and massive walls, and they actually do kill Palestinians constantly at those walls and other refugees? Ironically, the Palestinians being refugees of Israel's horrible fucking attacks on them and stealing their land. Are you kidding me? Okay, somebody just did that thing. So they literally mow down civilians and children and women. But then you support that, and if anybody says anything against it, you attack them. But you bitch and moan about America having any borders at all? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about this fight? That triangle might keep him safe. Tear gas? Sure. Fucking whatever, man. I don't even think I got all my SP and MP and HP and XP and TP and BP, and I need bunghole for my PTP for my bunghole. Bunghole, hey, bunghole. No need to hurry. Dub had the one of all big kid below. Tired of these homos. Dickus. What should I play next? I don't really know.
Oh no!
I will burn you to the bone. Cross-leg.
Aren't you guys cold?
Think I'm very strong?
What? That's not okay. Yeah, Claude's low on SP. Good thing everybody stood in line for that. Don't waste your time, Rena. Don't waste your time. I'll get him. Thanks, Rena, for healing me, the one dying. Thanks, Rena. Thanks, Rena. That's what you're doing? You're doing 500 damage to Actor Beam instead of healing me? Aren't you guys cold? This isn't even the end of the game. It's not even the final fight. What's the point of continuing to play this? You can't really look up the ending either, because they're always different. I don't know what else to do. I'm doing all the things everybody said to do. That stupid fucking bird. Eagle has come to you. Go, Eagle. Return. For some reason, Call of the Eagle makes me think of Wolf's Rain. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. It just does. I moved the cat image, so it's not where it's supposed to be. So it's not working. No. Every now and then I try to organize my shit, which is impossible. I have too many. I have like a terabyte of fucking shitpost images alone. Okay, I got one plan, I guess I can try. Wow! That's fair. That's fucking fair. And, you know, adding a way to Final Fantasy 14 where I can have a sex scene with Shtola and Rashrat Ricky, maybe at the same time, I don't know. Now, to me, it's up to Yoshi P's preferences. Like invite them to the private island. You know what I would like in a non-joke way? I think characters like Rashot Ricky should have more of a role. In Stormblood, not to spoil anything for anybody who's not there yet, but the Grand Companies do send some soldiers to help with stuff, and Rashot Ricky is not involved in that at all. Somebody that looks pretty close to her is, but not her. What am I doing? I wasn't supposed to be going to. I was waiting for the stupid fucking bird. And I don't even know if it came back. I wasn't paying attention. But like even just as a side thing, like give more side quests to Rashot Ricky. Give some like Rashot Ricky and Django, the Sadojbi, like random characters in general. Give them some more like how Betaron, who nobody's gonna remember when I say that name, but he was like he runs like a bar in the first area of Gridania's like actual like areas, not the city. And you do like 20 quests for him, and he has enough that I remember his name a little bit, because it seems so goddamn much, and do his stupid fucking quests all the time. Like, why isn't there that for people that are more liked? I would love to do pointless little quests for Rashot Ricky. I mean, she does have quests. She does give you quests. As you rank up in the Maelstrom. That's what it was. I kept trying to remember earlier. And like have Rashot Ricky come to my island instead of main story characters. Oh, Rashot Ricky in a bikini. Well, actually, I can do that because I have Rashot Ricky as a vendor girl. I can put her in any clothes I want. Deal with it. You can even glamour her so she can wear good armor. Like, you know what? I would like more stuff with them too. Like, why can't I have them in my NPC party? Especially early on when the main characters, main party isn't implemented for some reason. I don't know why. Because Realm Reborn, you can only bring NPC, like random made-up NPCs with no names or anything. Don't you like my little song? Would you like to suck my dong? What do I have to do to find the item I want? Anti we need. Not antidote. Where's your heal? Very light. Hurry up, bitch. Cloud's dead. Cloud's dead. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You can't run away. This is also why I like being ahead, because otherwise I could have just if I was ahead more and this game was done, I could have just not uploaded it at all. Because I'm probably not going to finish it. I have 0 interest right now in fucking finishing it. Fuck off.